Okay, you guys, you wanted it, you asked us for it, and we delivered. We are here in Los Angeles, California, with none other than the Chainsmokers and Cheddar. Hold on, Cheddar.
What's up?
This is Cheddar the Dog. Anyway, we're sat here with Drew now from Chainsmokers. What's going on, guys?
Chilling, man. People are way more excited usually now than me. Like, they're like, "Where's your dog?" And it's like, "She's not here." And they're like,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like on tour, and we'll be doing like, we'll like go up to like the barricade or whatever, and they'll be like, "Where's Cheddar?"
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean, where's Cheddar?
It's like, do you guys just want her, or did you come here to see us?
We just brought her out on stage and just like let her, just roam around. People be like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
So is that true? Like you bring Cheddar around everywhere with you?
No.
No, nowhere. And now people are
People
totally
expect
disappointed.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But she comes to like the local shows. I got a lemon tree right here above my head.
Have you squeezed your own lemons? Do you squeeze your own lemons?
One of my skills is making hot dogs and lemonade.
So what's the secret? Teach us.
You squeeze 1.5 lemon,
Okay.
and then you put like a scoop of sugar about like that big,
Right.
and then you put ice in, and then you fill the rest up with water, and then you shake it, and it's
that's
perfect.
it.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm going to remember that.
Yeah.
Remember that one, all right, Asia? That's
Yeah.
how you make proper lemonade. I'm going to tell my producer, Tim, to actually watch where he's walking because he stood in a couple of cheddar mines.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I do my best to pick them up.
There's cheddar mines planted all over this garden.
I feel bad because they have to come like mow my lawn, and if they're not like, if I don't like clean up poop, they're essentially just like shooting poop everywhere. It's good.
It's like,
Yeah.
how did you guys go from selfie to roses? I'm sure you get asked that question all the time, right?
It's cool because like it's funny. We have this joke where like selfie's not cool anywhere else except in Asia still.
Really?
Yeah. Like we go to Asia and we're like, should we play it? And they're like, you have to play it. It's like an anthem here still.
That's what they're waiting for when you go out there, right?
Yeah. We have this like joke because like we did this video with Rory where it's like you're playing selfie, like it's cool and still cool in Japan. Like what are you doing here? But we're really pumped that like obviously our new music is like reaching like our fans in Asia and people are really enjoying it. Philippines like especially is like a place where like they've really embraced our music, so it's been awesome.
What's it like for you guys though? I mean, especially when you go out there now and it's like, selfie's been around for a while. Do you guys get, I mean, I don't want to use the word bored, but you're like, oh man, I gotta play this. Don't they want to hear our new stuff? What's it like for you?
Well, we don't really play it out anywhere, so like when we go to Asia and we'll really only play it in like Japan.
Yeah.
We really only play it in Japan. And I don't know, it's kind of fun. It's funny when people, it's fun to play like your music when people are excited about it. And the reason we stopped playing selfie is because we didn't want to be defined as like a novelty act, which we felt, the song got so big, we're kind of trying to backtrack from that until we had, another global hit with Roses.
Sure.
But it's kind of fun to like relive that in like a fun way with people who actually think it's cool and enjoy it.
You guys like stand there to look at each other and go, remember this one? How long has it been since we played this?
There's something like as soon as you hear the bam, 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 it's like this triggers this like thing in my head where I'm like, oh boy, yeah. We played it so much, but it's like you said, it's like a fun. As long as people are enjoying the song, I mean, we love it. It's it's like a big part of our history, so it's cool. But like, certainly glad that most of the world has moved on and is excited about our new stuff.
Well, on that topic, I mean, you guys have played in so many locations all around the world, and you've played a lot of gigs, right? You got any stories? I was looking at some YouTube videos actually of some people storming the stage in Australia, and one of you were like, "Okay, this is actually broken. This stuff will not work anymore."
Cheddar,
what are you doing?
get out of there!
That's
Come
all right.
here.
You'll play with those later. You'll play with those
Sit.
later.
Watch this. Sit. Stay. Australia was awesome. It was like it was a pop-up show, you know what I mean? We weren't supposed to play anything there, and we got there in this small venue, and it was like what 100. It was the hottest venue I think I've ever been in.
Yeah, it's probably like it was designed for probably like 200-300 people capacity.
Right.
And I don't think they were really prepared for it because they're like, oh, they're just gonna send a tweet and some fans will show up, and it was just like. Every kid that knows about us in Sydney was there.
There's this poor security guard whose face was like, help me. Yeah. You know what I mean? He was like trying to contain them from going in the crowd, and he was just like, it's lit. Yeah. So that was really dope. I mean, it was a bummer that we literally played one song.
Yeah, I think we played, it's really funny, there's this website called 1001 Tracklist that has like every set list.
Right.
And they have our set list from that show, and it's like 2 tracks, and then there's like a notice that says like
weren't able to play.
Yeah, show shut down by too many females rushing the stage. Someone spilled a Corona on the CDJs and broke them.
Yeah. It was like, that's a legendary track listing right there.
You've played for all these venues where you have these A-listers that come down and love your music. Have you got any juicy stories about that?
I mean, Vegas is great for that. Obviously, like
Yeah.
you never know who you're exactly playing for. Obviously, we were like really lucky when like Bieber came to one of our shows and performed. That was just like ill. You know what I mean?
Who?
Justin.
Justin.
You know this guy?
Justin Bieber. I can't.
J Biebs.
It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
That was sick. I mean, I feel like we're just getting started. You know what I mean? So we have people that are reaching out now that work with us that we're really excited about. So hopefully it just continues on. You know what I mean?
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And it's funny, we saw that video of Justin Bieber, you know, talking about Rory Kramer, right? And kind of like, did you see that message he sent to you? So this is your opportunity now to like give a message back to Justin Bieber. If you have anything to say right now, just look into the lens and be like, yo, Justin, give him back.
Justin, I feel like you're probably regretting stealing Rory from us and wish you could return Rory to us at this point. Rory is like the most awesome dude ever, but he's like full of energy, like 24/7. He's kind of like a celebrity in his own right in Asia, to be honest with you. And we've like, whenever we tour through them, we always bring him with us because it's like the Nights video is like massive there. But he's like always on, you know what I mean? Dude doesn't sleep constantly. If you don't know where he is in the room with you, it's because he's going to slap you or pour water on you or spit on you or do something terrible. So like Justin's probably learned now the hard way that like having Rory is good, but also a huge pain in the ass.
So he's like the Joker of the class, right? He's the class.
He's like never stop Joker.
But he's so good at what he does, and you know, you guys work together with him too. What's going to happen? Like after he's kind of like been hanging out with JB and stuff, are you guys going to give him back? And when you start touring again?
He's too expensive now.
Really?
We've moved on to a new guy that's really dope.
Oh no! What if Rory sees this though?
Oh, he knows.
Oh, he knows already.
Yeah, he left us first. We have no choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the girlfriend that like leaves her boyfriend and then tries to come back, and the boyfriend's got like a higher girlfriend now.
So do you have a hotter Rory now?
It's different. He's a lot different. You know what I mean? But he's really talented, and they get along. They both inspire each other. Actually, it's really cool to have like two guys that are like, you're dope. Like, you know.
So was he the guy, behind the alternate roses video, the one where you guys are touring around Asia and stuff? You had the shots of the KLCC and you guys, I love the bed wrestling or whatever that was, jumping from bed to bed and like doing like wall walks and stuff like that. That was all Rory as well?
Yeah, that was actually right when we started working with Rory, right? That was the beginning of, we took him to Asia in the beginning of the summer and we're just like, let's film like just like us having a good time and make that the video for Roses.
It's a great video.
Thanks.
I do have to, I have to bring this up because there's no avoiding it when you watch that video, but I want to talk about doing like hair flicks on the beach. Okay? Can we go there? Let's do, you're down on all fours.
That was so annoying because he was like, we were like just chilling at the beach and he was like, dude, you got to do it. And I was like, I really don't want to do it. It's cold. Like, I'm not trying to get sandy and wet. And he was like, come on, it'll be so funny.
But you did it so well. I mean, it was so convincing.
I know, and I like really sold it. I really sold it.
Have Sports Illustrated called you up yet?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That was like, we're going to get that framed actually for our manager's birthday and put it on his wall.
So that was just spur of the moment. That was just something like you were just on your hands. Were you on your hands and knees at that point? Did Rory go, do you know what would be really cool? If you go on your hands and knees there.
I was like chilling on the beach, loving life. Totally dry, and Drew was like attempting surfing with Henry Fong, who's like a homie of us.
Well. Sure.
And then Rory's like, "Come on, dude! Like it'd be so funny." And now it's like won't go away
because we have people out there writing into us going, "Please ask him about that hair flip," because everyone's like talking about that.
I had like a really steamy look when I like finished. It was
very
like
sultry.
Yeah,
it was very sultry. It was indeed. So what was that experience like for you in Asia? You went to so many different places. Japan, you talked about. You went down to Jakarta. You went down to Malaysia. The whole Asian experience. I mean, I don't want to get too cliche on you guys. Like, hey, what was Asia like? Did you try the food? Did you eat dog? And did you like learn kung fu and stuff like that? But
met
what
some
was
lady boys in Malaysia.
There you go. Now we're talking.
It was sick. I mean, we love going to Asia. The hospitality people who take care of us there are so dope, and the fans are always like really enthusiastic about your shows and stuff, which is for us all that matters because we always say it's like not really about the size of the crowd. It's just about how excited people are there to see you. And obviously, like it's just a cool, like the cities are so like new and clean and like South Korea is amazing. We always have a blast. And like what festival was it? The Global Gathering. That was like one of the best festivals we played like ever, period. In South Korea. Storm Festival in Shanghai was so sick. Going to Kyoto, like it was like the first time in Japan that I felt like we were like really in like a sick Japanese city. You know what I mean? Like out of like the movies or something.
Yeah.
So we love going there. I actually miss it. I feel like we're due for a good trip there.
Yeah, for sure.
I was going to say, and you know, when the album drops, can you give us any indication as when that's going to happen?
People keep asking us about album, and we don't have any plans to like put out a full length. But we're gonna keep putting out like a ton of music. You know, we're trying to keep up this pace of one song a month, but it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good problem to have because, you know, we kind of slowed that down because our songs have been doing really well. We, you know, after Roses came out, we put out Don't Let Me Down, and then that started doing really well. And you kind of got to give songs that have a lot of potential their time to shine.
To sink in and stuff. But does that not then, like, with you guys, does that not sort of say to you, we're onto something here? I mean, people are loving our music, it's dope, and does that not then prompt you to go, maybe we should just like sit down and work on a full-length album?
Oh, we want to.
I just don't have the time.
Yeah, well, like this summer we're really busy. We're playing a lot of festivals, and I think like late fall is a really good time to do that, or like early winter, you know, so probably over the winter because things kind of slow down, and it's more like the more logical time to do something like that. But we have songs that, you know, we have songs that we want to put out as singles, and then we have a group of songs that we're like, this is one like cohesive idea. This is something more like an album.
Guys, congratulations to getting to the #1 spot on the Asia Pop 40 countdown. It's a remarkable achievement.
Thank you.
You know what? It's taken its time, but it's finally gotten there. You are the #1 song in Asia.
Let's go.
Crazy.
I mean, here you are from the States, and your fan base is absolutely colossal on the other side of the planet. Does that still blow your mind?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty crazy. It's like, it's crazy how like you're kind of on a ride and everything gradually happens, and it's almost like you don't. Like if you like look at where you're gonna be in a year, based off like where we were a year ago, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
But when it's actually happening, it's like all happening really gradually. It's not like this super big jump. So, you know, it blows your mind, but at the same time, you're like, yeah, of course, this is what's supposed to happen. You know, like because it all happens progressively. Yeah.
But no, seriously, thank you guys so very much for your time, man.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing you back in Asia later on this year.
Hopefully.
All right, rock and roll.
Cheers.
Asia Pop 40.